Internet, you were listening to the Combat Jack Show, the Combat Jack Show podcast. It's the end of the summer, man. It's like we're here in New York City and it feels like fucking September. That bitch, like fall was like move out the fucking way. Like fall came in like the fucking White Walkers with a fucking dragon, blew down our fucking summer wall, man. Like, goddamn, like niggas wearing sweaters and shit. What's up, King?
What's good, player?
Man. So what we discussing today, man? We don't, this is, it's been the first time in fucking 6 years that we haven't had a guest.
Yo, man.
Are we equipped to do this?
Yeah.
Can we do this? Like with no guests? Like and you know what I'm saying? It's like we brought some friends with us, but we're just going to sit here and talk caca for an hour? Do the internets want to hear that?
The internet's been asking for caca from us for a long time.
Damn, man. First and foremost, man, I want to give a shout out to all my people, everybody that's out in Houston, Texas.
For sure.
And Texas in general. Anybody that's been hit, by the Hurricane Harvey and the after effects of Hurricane Harvey, the flooding and the whole nine. Our thoughts are with you. Stay resilient and stay strong, man. This shit is so reminiscent of Katrina. From, what was that, 13 years ago? 13 years back? This shit is crazy, man.
Yep.
And, I made a comment, like about 3 weeks ago on Twitter. Like, we about to enter into, hurricane season. We got this, Trumpito as your president. Like, is this nigga gonna be equipped? So, I mean, I really don't have any faith in this dude. I haven't had any faith in the dude since after the election.
Did you ever give him a chance? Like, all right, you know what? Let me give him a month.
Give him a chance for what?
I'm just saying, did ever run across your mind, you know what? We've been beaten up so bad. Let's just ease back for a second and let this dude cook.
Okay. You know how you know a nigga? Like, you know how you know a nigga that you let a nigga in your house and he leave and shit be missing? And it was that nigga that stole that shit? You gonna give that nigga another chance?
Hell no.
So like, why we even, like, dude, everything leading up to the fucking election was this nigga being him.
Yeah.
And I remember I was looking at this clip a couple of weeks ago with Michelle Obama, like this old clip, and she's like, yo, y'all don't understand, like, the position of the presidency shows you who are real, like, they show you somebody's real, true personality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, you gave him a chance, King?
Absolutely not.
No?
But I did, it got so bad, man. I just see people, even the people who supported him come out and he's like, yo, your administration lied. The party lied, when it came to healthcare. That's why there's so much resistance, right? So at this point, it's like, man, we went through Reagan, 2 Bushes. Like, what else could happen? And then to your point with the hurricane, right? Yeah. So you got the hurricane going on, then you have the Russian investigation, the continued Russian investigation, right? And then King Jong-un over here messing around playing Battleship.
I keep telling y'all, we got a nuke on our shoulder, y'all. How's that shit feel?
Yo, he just fired one off yesterday.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Over
man.
Japan.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah?
That's just beautiful, man. Like, I'm just saying, man. You got an escape plan?
Yo, man.
Internet.
We need a bunker. Can we get a LSM bunker?
Internet. Seriously, no jokes. Y'all niggas need a fucking escape plan. Because with, climate change on our heels, with this motherfucker open up the gates to more enemies, with with Kim and the fucking nukes on our shoulders, with this fucking idiot, bringing out the best of the racists. And I'll tell you this.
Yo.
I really love racism, man. Like, I love real racism. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like this old, I think it was Dave Chappelle skit where he's like, when you go down south and you think everything is good and they're like, nigga, that shit smells so delicious. You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't it? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's robust. It's like all the spices and I just love this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause it was always that.
Yeah.
It was always that. Oh, before I forget, and I'm not off of Houston yet, but shout out to Afropunk, man. Speaking, Afropunk was really amazing. We had, loudspeakers had a booth out there. Shout out to Friend Zone. Shout out to, Fan Bros and everybody else that was out there.
Angela
Rye. Yeah. I missed her, man, but it's great, man. And, it's really this amazing feeling, living in North America, living in the East Coast, going to a festival like that, man, and just seeing so much melanin, so much melanin. And shout out to, to our white brothers and sisters that get it too. You know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of white people out there basking in all that blackness. Mm-hmm. And the best t-shirt I saw, because like, Afropunk is a fucking fashion show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, I seen this one motherfucker, one black dude, he was so hipstered out with the handlebar.
Yeah.
And then he had a fucking purple top hat and some big like Barney Mickey Mouse shoes and a fur coat, my nigga. The nigga came out to Afropunk with a fur coat. I mean, it was, and then my boy Troy. From Engine Room, this motherfucker always comes out and he shapes his dreads into these like horns and shit. This motherfucker is looking like Hellboy, but the horns aren't shaved off yet. But anyway, I digress. Whoever this white boy was, man, first person I saw on Saturday.
It was Pete.
Had on this black t-shirt. No, it wasn't Pete. He had on this black t-shirt, very simple t-shirt, black t-shirt with white letterings. And it said, melanin deficient. And it was a smile, not a smiley face, but a sad face. And I looked at him and I was like, "Dad, I should have took the picture because you get it."
That's dope.
Like that was dope. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, shout out to Afropunk. Shout out to everybody who was out there, man. Solange always kills it. Like she's a god, B. Solange is god, man. What do you think of her, man?
I think she's dope. I enjoyed, SZA.
SZA was great.
Anderson .Paak, boy.
I missed it. I missed it.
I mean, I didn't see Raphael Sadiq or, Kaytranada, but I heard they did well. You know, they were in other stages.
Yeah.
It's dope, man. Shout out to Afropunk, man.
Shout out to Afropunk, man. Shout out to, Jocelyn, who used to be at Universal, who's one of the founders of it, man. She came such a long way, man. And they gotta move that shit. That shit was packed.
You think
Saturday?
They outgrew that space?
Saturday, were you moving around?
Nah, like once the headliner act started appearing, it's like the whole sea of people just congregated to one area. So you couldn't really, I mean, we were fortunate because we had our own booth, but you start seeing white boys start trying to be in our booth. Like, yo, it's all hotep over here, bro.
Yo, the funniest shit I saw was Dustin from, Friend Zone.
Yeah.
There was this white boy that was standing outside of our tent with no shoes and he had the big black toenail.
Oh no.
He was walking around barefoot and we had that little fake grass, like little AstroTurf in our booth. And Dustin looked at the dude and was like, don't bring that big black toenail and whatever types of fungus you got over here, bro. So I don't know if you said they eventually invaded our booth, did they?
They were trying to sit down.
Yeah,
like, yo, get up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
I seen Tatiana had to check somebody. Like, get up.
Hey, yo, internets. This week's episode of the Combat Jack Show is brought to you by Bombfell. Whether it's online or at a brick and mortar, shopping online can be hell. But now there's a better way. Bombfell. Bombfell is an online personal styling service that helps men find the right clothes for them. I need the right clothes. I'm chubby. I need the right clothes. That's why I fuck with Bombfell. Unlike other services, there's no fees to work with them. So it costs nothing to sign up. It's simple and it's straightforward. All you gotta do is complete a questionnaire and a dedicated personal styles with hand-picked pieces selected specifically for you. Then, once you've viewed your selections, you'll have 48 hours to make any changes or even cancel altogether. Plus, you have the option of receiving clothes every 1, 2, or 3 months because Bombfell is on your side and they don't make money if you don't find something you want to keep. Listen, Bombfell sent me some shit for Afropunk. My cuffs were tight. The fucking collar was crazy, man. My shit was looking so Afrocentric. Bombfell. They did that. Best of all, internets, we've negotiated with Bombfell to get our listeners a special offer of $25 off your first purchase when you go to bombfell.com/Jack. That's Bombfell, BOMBFELL.com/Jack. The right fit is waiting for you at Bombfell. Stop fucking around looking like a fucking bum. Fuck with Bombfell.
Yo, everybody, it's Stretch Armstrong.
And my name is Bobito Garcia, aka Cool Bob Love. If you love this podcast you were listening to, you should check out our new show, What's Good with Stretch and Bobito. This is not your average interview show. We're going to be telling stories that you're not going to hear anywhere else. Find it on Apple Podcasts, the NPR One app, or however you find your podcasts.
It's What's Good.
Yo, I got to shout out. I'm not putting their business out on the street, but shout out to Fan Bros.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ben Hameen. Like, I can't even talk about it, but he just came up big.
Yo,
did you hear about how he came up big?
Safe travels, beloved.
Safe travels, beloved. Like, I don't even want to put that man's business out on the street, but he came out big. So in a couple of months, It's going to be amazing. If that shit comes through, that's amazing.
We PayPal ready.
Huh? He's not going to fuck with us no more?
No, he ain't gonna fuck with us.
He's not going to fuck with us? Is that what happens, man, when people blow up, man?
I don't know. I haven't blown up yet.
I mean, but listen, we're part of this team and we've had a little bit of success and we starting to see a lot of hate, right?
Yeah.
Like real hate, not just like, yeah, y'all niggas, but real hate, like, nigga, I want to come see you.
They're paying attention more to, before it was like, all right, cool, that's the barbershop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then they start seeing the movements, the articles, the support, you know, and they're watching all of this, you know, all the projects that's happening. And
all this happiness.
Perception.
Perception.
Like we talked about it earlier, right?
Transition.
And
expansion.
And they're assuming and they're watching things they shouldn't be watching. You know what I mean?
Internet, let me tell you something, man. Like, especially for you grimy niggas that's out there, like, nah, I'm saying, them y'all niggas. Like, listen, that shit on fucking, Google, when you Google up Reggie Osei, and it says my net worth is like $2 million. Listen, niggas, that's not true. It's fake news. It's fake news. All right. Don't believe that shit. Please don't get upset. Just look at it as we are the little engine that could and we did and we're doing and just be happy for us, man. Why y'all niggas gotta be mad?
But it says Combat Jack though. It don't say loudspeakers.
Yeah. It says Reggie. Well, I mean,
you know, you're an entertainment attorney.
Yeah, niggas is fabricating, man. Listen. If y'all really want to know my net worth, man, y'all need to call the IRS. Talk to them niggas and they'll give you everything, man. What we talking about today, man? So once again, shout out to Houston, man. A lot of people out there support us, man. And my heart goes out to y'all, man. Like hit us up, like hit me on combat_Jack on Twitter. Let us know, you know, how we could support you guys collectively or individually, man. This is a real crisis. And like I've been saying for the past 2 years, man, all we got is us. You know what I'm saying? Trumpito is flying out there with the first lady in the stiletto heels. Like, nigga, shut up. He's your president, King?
Somebody should push him in the water.
That's a federal offense though, man. Nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, don't push him. Just reach out and then move your hand.
You know, I don't really wish ill on people, but he gotta get sick, man. Yo, what we talking about, man? You got your list of topics, man?
Yeah, man. So just, you know, we just shooting the shit internet.
Yes.
So just want to give a shout out to some of the new shows.
Yes.
On LSN.
Yes.
You know,
yo, shit is moving so fast. I be meeting people and they be like, yo, and I'm like, how are you? And they walk away and I'm like, who's that? Like, yo, this is the new show on the network. I'll be like, God damn, like for real.
Now,
like, who's the new show that was out there?
Getting Grown.
Getting Grown.
Oh, they popping.
Yeah. Getting Grown. It was like, I was like, yo, excuse me? Like, can I have a seat? And who's the chick?
Jade and Kia.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them, man.
That's a big hit for us.
Yeah,
right
man.
Now.
Shout out to them, man. But
that's the lineage of the Reed, Friend Zone, Getting Grown.
Right.
So they created their own lineage here at Loudspeakers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out to them, man. Who else, man?
Angela Rye, on one. And then,
Popping.
Yeah, and then you got 85 South.
Yes.
With DC Young Fly.
Yes.
And Carlos from, Wildin' Out.
Yes.
You know, they got a dope ass show. You know, salute to those, man. Shout out to everybody, Loudspeakers.
It's the real, no jumper.
No jumper. It's the real. It's the real. Man, once again, man, like, It's the Real got me so tight. Because our live show is coming up on the 14th of September, internets at the Highline Ballroom. And I don't have shit. I have caca. Right now, we don't have nothing.
We do.
I mean, we do, but we don't. Not yet. Like, not like how they roll their shit
Internets. Do combat. Let's increase his net worth. By going to highlineballroom.com.
Yo, increase my network with love, man. I don't want these grimy niggas. Well, I see you like that. Yo,
September 14th is the live show.
Yeah.
We didn't announce our guest yet, but it's going to be popping. Yo, tickets are $20. You know what I'm saying? It's that time, man. Let's get to it.
Yeah, man.
Mogul season 2.
Mogul season 2. Listen, internets, thanks for all your support. We just got greenlit for Mogul season 2.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Still got to work out the particulars, you know what I'm saying? Cause that shit was big. You know, shout out to Gimlet Media, especially Matt Nelson. That motherfucker, Matt Nelson was a Scottish cat that was producing the show, and that motherfucker was riding my shoulder hard throughout this whole fucking ordeal. That motherfucker gives no fucks. Just push. There were times when I was like, yo, my dude, like, back the fuck up. This is hard. This motherfucker pushed me.
Right.
But you know, I appreciate the work effort. Like, he did an amazing job. Like, shout out to the entire team. But he did an amazing job of like helping us weave this story together. You're not gonna fucking push me that hard season 2, Matt. I'm fucking telling you right now. All right? Let's do it. So anyway, season 2, like, I don't even know, like, I don't want to mention any names, but I want this one to be happy, man.
Yeah.
I want it to be just happy. I mean,
more lighter. More lighter.
Yeah, lighter, man. You know that the last season was heavy, man, and you know me going through my shit, and it's just like you know what I mean, and just I want some lighter shit, man. I want happiness. Like, who has the happiest story in hip hop?
Pharrell.
One
of them.
Pharrell. Let's be happy. Let's do Pharrell. We're just talking, you know, hypothetically.
Give us your suggestions too.
Give us your suggestions, man. I want Hammer. I like Hammer.
Oh shit.
You know, although Hammer still got that gangster shit.
He's trying to throw his hands all the time.
Motherfuckers want to do some East Coast shit. I mean, West Coast shit. But West Coast kind of scary, man. I think you got to pay like flyover dudes. You got to pay the flyover tax.
Yeah.
Mena?
Allegedly.
And that tax gonna grow. Like, once people start knowing what's going on, man.
Internets, if you out west, if you down south, if you in the Midwest, you know what I'm saying, Chi-Town, like, if we doing a story about one of your legends, can y'all just let us niggas live and don't impose the flyover tax?
Cause if we don't do it, it's gonna be the hands of, you know.
Yeah, like, and why y'all always gotta press us, man? Y'all do not press the white boys. White boys will come up all in your shit. Pitchfork will be all up in Chicago.
Vice.
Doing Vice. They do all types of shit. And y'all be like, oh, thank you for just co-opting our culture. Why is it when we do shit, y'all, come on, man, for real, man. Let us live, man. What else we talking about?
Oh, we got the A3C Festival coming up.
A3C Festival. I'm very excited to be,
October 4th to the 9th.
Going head to head with the legendary Steve Rifkin.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like the whole Loud movement, you know what I'm saying? The whole, you know, Loud music, Mobb Deep, R.I.P., Prodigy, and Pun, and Wu-Tang. And all of that shit, man. Like, I can't wait, man. So are we going to Follies? That's the most important question that I have. Last year when we went to A3C, the highlight of that trip was going to that strip club Follies. And when we got Mena, the fucking pregnant dancer, that shit was amazing. Which one of y'all niggas pulled out the camera?
You the one who took the picture.
You, dog. No, hold on. So not only did you pull out the camera,
the flash,
you had it. You was in pocket, but the flash went off, and Shorty was like, "Yo, don't do that."
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't get hemmed up.
But then the ill shit was internet. Yo, you know, we from Brooklyn, so we do Brooklyn shit. There was some money on the ground.
Wait,
nobody was touching the money.
I don't remember this.
It was a lot of money on the ground, and it was like, all right.
Money by who? By you?
No, it was just there. I guess it's the strippers' money, but.
Oh shit,
usually they grab it up, they put everything in the bag and keep it pushing.
Right.
They was doing that, but it was still money that was unallocated for, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh. So what happened?
I think me and you both looked down and.
No, don't implicate me in this.
No, you did.
Felonious
it was a smart move. Like, it was like, all right, nigga, get that shit. And I think you was closer, but and this shorty, man.
That recycling money?
She was like, how dare you touch my money?
I don't remember. Yo, nigga, first and foremost, you got to understand.
Yo.
That whole Atlanta trip was a wash with me. From the minute I landed.
Yeah.
Yo, first of all, hold up.
Yeah.
Shout out to this episode's amazing, majestic sponsor, Tito's. You know, shout out to Artie and Johnny from Tito's for sending us this nice case of my favorite vodka out here on the planet. What minute? We have conflicting.
No, we're good.
Interests. I could big up Tito's as the greatest vodka on the planet. Yeah. Shout them out. This is so delicious.
Yo, so we attempted to, you know.
Who attempted to do that? Did I?
Yes.
Hold up. We got Mika in the room.
Yeah, Mika.
Can we get Mika on the phone?
Mika.
Yeah, Mika, what happened? Exactly what happened.
Okay.
Say what's up to the internet.
What's up, internet?
What?
What?
No, what you at?
Oh, at B-side Anthem. You know.
Yes.
Weekly draw. Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
What you think I'm asking
you?
Yes,
What you're at B-side Anthems. My bad.
You washed?
Yeah, no, not at all. I'm jet lagged. I just came back
that's right,
from
yeah.
Europe. I'm so
why you out here studying?
I am. You guys are asking me questions. Anyway. What was I talking about?
Oh, the money. The money on the floor.
Okay, so.
First of all, you.
Yes, what about me?
No, first of all, Mika was thirst in fucking Follies. Yo. She was thirst.
She came home.
And you got a number. You got one of them chicks,
several numbers.
Talking about I'm from Brooklyn too.
You gotta take Mika to every strip club with you, because her thirst game and how she bring out them chicks is phenomenal. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so Yes, I did get a number.
Yo,
it was amazing.
Yo, Julius is looking at you like, what the fuck?
Yo, it was easy too. I never seen it so easy. It was easy. Easy.
It was amazing. She just like she was dancing in front of me, and then she was like,
titties on your head.
I did have titties. I have a small head, so titties on my head. They were huge. It was amazing. And the chick was.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. I love fucking titties. Who doesn't love titties on their head?
You remember her name?
Saying, come on, they're all up in there, and I was like, woo. So she gave me her number, but that's not what we were talking about. We were talking about you being.
Did you call her?
No, I didn't.
Do you remember her number? Her name.
I don't remember her name. I forget.
Peaches.
Inside joke.
Inside
Inside joke. We'll tell you that joke
Next year.
Another time.
Yeah,
But
so anyway, what happened with this money?
yeah, so we were sitting there. We were all fucked up. And then we turn around and there's a stage and the chick's dancing. She's not paying attention. And there are all these dollars and she didn't pick them up. So you guys.
Yeah, we looking around like.
Yeah, you guys are looking
Wait,
around.
not you guys.
And then.
You guys.
You was with the pregnant. You was busy with the pregnant
You
girl.
were with
The pregnant dancer.
It
How
was.
did that feel? How did that hard stomach feel?
I didn't know until the picture. Until I saw the picture.
The belly though?
Yo,
I think I got a kick.
The kick.
You got a little kick?
Yeah.
She's like 4 months pregnant?
She's calling you daddy. Daddy.
Oh my god, yeah.
So anyway.
You picked up the money.
I pooped.
Yo, you touched it. You did.
You
You
went
touched.
over here and you were like, huh, and you started throwing it at her. And so she's like,
Oh yeah, that's right.
So she's like, with her legs out and you're just like,
Trying to
and then,
repurpose her own money back at her.
She got pissed. Yo, she fucking flipped her shit on you and you're like, I don't care. And you turned around and you're like,
Wait.
Now, if that was Club Lust,
I don't remember.
They would have
this.
kicked us out.
I don't remember this at all. So I was recycling
yes.
stripper money.
Yes.
That shit is genius. That's fucking genius.
You got caught. You got caught, so it's not genius. You did not do it well. If you didn't get caught, that would be a different story. But you got caught. So, it was a fail on your end.
I have an announcement to make to the internets. You guys know this internally. And this is with all seriousness. And, this is a real serious business. I, have a drinking problem. I drink a lot. And when I drink, I'm not in control sometimes of my actions. I black out. And I do dumb shit like recycling stripper money. So, if y'all ever see me out there internets, just make sure I'm good.
Listen, I don't see nothing wrong with that. It is a lot wrong with it, but I'm saying.
With my excessive drinking? Like, it's fucking 3:00 in the afternoon and we're just sipping on Tito's like it's fucking water. Spa water.
But the thing is, right, it was an honest, you sitting there, it's dark, no one's touching the money. It's like, all right, I ain't gonna.
Yeah, and it was our last night, too.
Yeah, it's our last night.
We were partying hard,
But-
and we partied hard the other night, too.
We party hard every night.
It just goes to show that these strippers, though, they on it. Just when you think they just twerking and doing whatever,
They need their money.
see
That's that
everything.
money. You watch your money.
They're buying textbooks with that money.
Facts.
So anyway, Follies, we're making another, pilgrimage
I'm doing a live show.
to, we should do a live show at Follies, yo. Like, can we look into that, King?
What's that, Follies?
Doing a live show at Follies. I mean, Atlanta gives us a lot of loves, man. Like, whatever we got to do to pull some strings.
Yo, remember we hit the line and the security dudes, they had like a military equipment on, and he was like, "You guys from Brooklyn, right?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm from Canarsie." You know what I mean? The bouncer, and she's like, y'all good. They had all these Indian dudes. Shout out to the Middle Easterns, techie.
I don't remember anything.
The techie dudes.
I don't remember any. I don't remember
They meet
anything.
massage at Follies on Sundays.
We got a guest here, man. You want to introduce a guest too, man?
How could I do, this dude, man? Yeah. So, this gentleman right here,
I think he's a star.
Been watching him for the last year or so.
He's a star.
Doing a lot of dope viral content.
There's a lot of stars.
Yeah.
that I've tapped over the past couple of years, man. Like,
and he's so
notably,
quiet with it.
Mero from Jesus and Mero, like, that kid was a star to me like 6 years ago. This kid right here has that same potential, man. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He has a show.
But this time, if you get a TV show, and I'm saying you're a star 6 years down the line, and I hit you and be like, yo, I want to come on the show. Like, can you let me on the show? Like, what up, Mero? What up, Mero, my nigga? El Dominicano papi, my nigga. Yo, what's up, man? We can't get on the Jesus and Mero, my nigga? What?
I'm
Yo, I hit him. I hit him in June. I was like, Meryl, my nigga, come on, man. I put you on to this big, like, see, he was like doing this little blog.
Right.
The shit was hilarious.
Right.
And then I was like, yo, this nigga's a star. I started tweeting about him. I started even saying, like, it was blasphemous at the time, but I was saying that this nigga is the new generation Byron Crawford. You know, Byron Crawford, the legendary blogger. Shout out to Byron. And this is when I was, managing editor at The Source. Mm-hmm. I had him write a few columns and his shit started to blow. And next thing you know, he went on Complex and the shit was a wrap. So I'm just saying, my nigga, come on, my nigga. Like, come on. Love is love. I mean, I'm from Brooklyn. We spread love over here. I know how y'all niggas do that shit in the Bronx, but come on, nigga, spread some of that shit. Anyway, sorry to interrupt your introduction, sir. Okay?
So this dude's a producer, a writer. Nothing that I can say is the full summation of who this brother is.
Activist?
You know, I'm looking at his Twitter right now.
You're not social activist?
Nope.
You're not about this kumbaya? You waiting for the world to end? Yep. All right, so let's introduce.
There's a lot more, man. He's a
finger
host,
bang champ,
professional side dude.
Yeah. Side piece, nigga. You know what I'm saying? LSN Jules. Nah, this is at Funny Julius on Twitter and Instagram. Welcome.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Let him get some of that mic love, man. Come on, man.
That's a pause.
You got this motherfucker speaking into
Let me extend the mic to your mouth.
Yeah, extend the mic to his mouth, right by his mouth, right by his mouth.
Right, that's okay.
Get it. Insecure. Get it. Insecure. Yo, Julius, what up, man?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
Where you from, man?
Brooklyn.
You African?
Nah, I'm straight African American.
You African American?
Yes.
Okay, so your family's from down south?
Yes.
Okay.
Straight South and North Carolina.
How's the sound? How's the sound quality on that, man?
That's good, man.
Yeah, you look African though, man. I'm nothing against my.
Everybody always asks if I'm African, but I was African for like one summer though.
What'd you do, man?
I just became Nigerian.
Really?
Yeah.
No, Nigerians, that's the best and the worst. Fucking country to pick. Nigeria is so prideful. Nigeria got that Nira and the oil and the whole nine. Mm-hmm. Nigeria invented the scam.
I wanted to be the best of the best. So,
so you scam? You a scam artist?
Nah. I'm anti-scam.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm super anti-scam.
So what do you do, man? What the fuck? I still don't know what the fuck you do. I'm just like, he's a fucking star. I don't know what the fuck you do.
I do a lot.
You came in with a game of Connect 4, I'm like, this nigga's a weirdo.
That's for my new show.
You have a new show?
Yeah.
Coming out?
Yeah, me and Mena is producing it.
What's it called?
We don't even know what
TBD.
it's called yet.
Okay.
But we're working on a name.
And what's the concept?
The concept is we're going to be playing board games with famous people.
Really?
Asking them like weird questions.
Okay.
Not like, typical interview questions.
Is it to throw them off their game?
No, it's just to get to know a person. Because when you look at these people on TV, of course you're going to hear how did you start, or how, what motivates you. Me, it's like, how was your last girlfriend in high school? Or like,
I didn't have a girlfriend in high school.
No, you didn't have a girlfriend in high school?
No, I went to all boys, military, Catholic, Jesuit.
And that's what I would want to,
right.
Those are the type of answers I want. Because
I had a girlfriend on prom night.
What?
It's a loss. It's a win. Like I came out with a girlfriend on prom night, but before then, no.
See, and that opens up conversation. That's the gist of it.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's going to be some, funny questions, of course, and some sad questions.
So welcome to the show, man.
Thank you.
I like you, man. I think you're going to go far. Let's start the show, man. By the way, man, I'm thinking about high school. I'm all over the place. Like, I didn't have pussy until freshman year, man. In college.
Yeah.
In college. Yeah. I was.
I think me too, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I had niggas all around me talking about like crazy sex. Like this one nigga was like, yo, when I hit my girl, she turns around, starts crying. I was like, what? When you're a virgin and you don't know shit about
that's weird.
Sex, and you hearing these stories and you like, yo, the pressure was on to fucking make a chick cry? Like, yo, I don't want no pussy because you gotta cry.
What's her at?
When's the first time you got pussy?
Mena?
Come on, Mena.
Young.
Probably like 12 or 13.
Yeah,
yeah.
Damn.
How about you, King?
I was toward the end of junior year
of
high school.
Damn, nigga, you
like senior. I was senior.
You got it in, huh?
It wasn't that great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
she didn't like to do back shots.
You were trying to do back shots?
So
you were trying to do back shots in junior year?
Yeah, I used to watch. That's when I just started watching porn. So I just wanted to emulate all that shit that I saw on porn.
You thought you were Lexington Steel?
So these chicks, then.
Who's your favorite porn stars at the time?
At that time that I liked to watch, they were older though.
Yeah.
They were like doing nasty shit.
Was it Heather Hunter?
Nah, I didn't like her like that.
Brian Pumper?
No, this was before Brian Pumper.
Nigga. Vanessa Del Rio.
Oh, Vanessa. Okay.
Yeah. Cause in the crib, I'm not trying to put my pops on blast, rest in peace, but they used to have these tapes in the crib and these these movies. So when I knew where the stash was at and when they were gone.
Was you blasting off on yourself, man?
Come on, son.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I'll tell you.
That's
look,
a weird.
Nigga, no, it's not. No, I'm just realizing, my nigga.
Listen,
like
I tell you what,
nigga. I didn't know about blasting off.
Right.
I didn't know about blasting off. I didn't know about bigging up yourself until my senior year in college.
What?
Nigga, I never blasted off until senior year in college. Like I was already acclimated to pussy.
They used to send these.
It was three or four. Julius is looking at me like you're crazy. Listen, nigga. I had like. Nigga, I come from the most Catholic, repressed family. Like, no, nigga, I have 4 uncles that were Catholic priests and 2 aunts that are nuns, my nigga. I was fucking repressed. Them niggas never touched my culo though. But I'm just telling
backed up.
Just, I gotta tell you. I would thank God for my uncles not touching my culo. But, nigga, like, I'll tell you, like, this is Combat Jackson. Come on, man. I'm a grown ass man. So, I got the pussy. Well, I tried to get the pussy junior year in high school. It was the day I took my SATs. And this chick that lived on the block, I guess she wanted to give me some, cause I was like one of the only, like there's only 2 of us at the time on my block that was really upwardly mobile and studious, representable Negroes. So she was like, oh, you took the SATs, nigga, you get the pussy today.
Wow. That's
right?
so easy right there.
Some smart nigga pussy.
That's crazy.
My mom's usually comes home from work 6 o'clock in the evening, right? Yeah. We was in the basement, bed in the basement, and I didn't know what the fuck I was, I couldn't get it in. I was like, dude, I was doing mad poke work on her inner thigh. I was like poking that inner thigh. Poking that inner thigh, like
man,
I was in it. Huh?
Rim out. You was rimming out.
Yeah, I was not even close. I was poking, like she had bruises. She was dark skinned, so she probably didn't have that many bruises, but I was poking the inner thigh. And then right when I think like the abyss, like the black hole was about to open, heard my mom's coming.
Oh,
damn,
no.
So I ran upstairs like, oh, and my mom was like, yo, how was the SAT? You know, Haitian. I was like, it was fine. Mom was okay. Started like telling me about it. I was like, that was good. It was fine.
Trying to end the conversation.
I was trying to, and she's like, and you know, my mom's knows. She's like, what is going on down? And she walked downstairs.
Oh.
And
that was it.
That was it.
Would she pull out a belt?
No, I mean, I was a junior. There was no belt work at the time, but it was just, she just shattered my whole dreams. I was like, I just gave up on pussy until college. So moving forward, I jumped straight into the pussy, like straight into pussy. And shout out to Issa. Had the whole 9, you know what I'm saying? Eating ass. Like I was an early eating ass nigga. Like, right?
That's deep.
That's a progressional thing.
Yeah, but I jumped into it. I was making up for lost time. And so I was getting pussy, crazy pussy.
It's like you came home.
Yeah, it's like the black hole, man, is like, you know, the black hole is the mystery to the universe.
That's a fact.
Shout out to Dallas Penn. So I remember I had this interview, this corporate job at Ford Motor Company in Dearborn, Michigan.
Wow.
I flew a nigga out there, had my suit out there. First time a nigga think he important, he got a leather briefcase and shit. And I'm sitting in the hotel room and I'm, you know, this one mini bars was aplenty.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the mini bar, like diving in the mini bar. I was like, you know what? Had all types of amazing, like lavish, like bubble baths and shit. So I was like, let me take a bubble bath, my nigga. Like, let me just soak in all this luxuriousness that these white people pay for me to fly me out to this luxurious hotel. So I'm sitting in the fucking bathtub and shit, and I'm just scrubbing my underarm and my belly and my inner thigh. And I start scrubbing my balls, and my shit goes, yeah. I was like, what? Like, what? Like, and I was like, wait a minute. Oh, And nigga, I start bigging up.
I give up.
And I'm bigging myself up. And I'm like, wait a minute. I could make myself come.
Oh!
And then it was like, blah, stop.
No,
and it was like, so nigga, I didn't, like, a lot of y'all niggas, like, seriously, like, I did my shit backwards. Like, a lot of niggas, like, shout out to you niggas or that it was bigging yourselves up. You're 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. Shout out to y'all. Nigga, I was senior year in college.
Wow.
It was my blast off. So, Mika, how about you? When's the first time you got sex thing?
Pussy or dick?
Go right now.
Veteran. I'm a veteran.
Put your mouth to the mic.
I got it all up in this.
Put that mouth
so the first time I had dick was when I was 15. And the first time I had pussy was when I was 17. So, yes. Two different times.
Young.
I was young. I was experimental. You know, I was kind of, I'll try it. Why not? You know. So it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
With all of your first experiences, was it like, were you in tune with what was happening? Or you just said, you know what, I need to just get this out the way.
Okay, so when I was young, when I lost my virginity, I didn't know what the fuck was happening. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh my God, what is that? Ow. And I was like, ew, this is not okay. I was completely not happy with it. I was like, that shit did not feel good.
Did it traumatize you?
It didn't yeah, I guess it did, because it just didn't feel good. It was just like, it was too big. It was too big. Yeah. So, I was anti that. But then when I figured it out later, it was much better.
Oh,
and I was like, I enjoy it a lot, so I'm good with that. And then when I took my ex-girlfriend's virginity, it was like, I knew.
You was a savage. You was busting your virginity, cracking somebody else's virginity.
Yes, I took her virginity.
Are you a savage?
I mean, I've been told, but that's, you know. What is a savage? What is a savage, though? Shit. I just like to have sex. I love to have sex. That's one thing. I love to have sex. I'm free with it. Like, you know, it's whatever. If you're happy, you're good. Like, you know.
You're a free spirit.
Yeah, like, and I don't discriminate. So.
Oh, you're super free spirit.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, whoever, you know, appeals to me, I'm down. Okay. That's what it is.
So you are like the real fucking MVP. In this building right now, you get the crown. Like, Julius, like, you have any words? Like, any thoughts?
I'm speechless.
Speechless?
Speechless.
Okay. What's the next topic? So, no. Can we go into TV shows now? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
That's next. Yeah.
Discuss. Now that we're on the topic of sex.
What are you watching?
Me? I'm only watching 2 shows. I'm watching Game of Thrones, and I'm watching Insecure. I tried watching that Room. What is it? 140 or
143 or something like that.
I really enjoyed thoroughly. Like, my favorite show besides the 2 aforementioned shows was American Gods. Mm-hmm. Amazing show. But that's it, man. Like, I haven't been watching Power, so the whole 9. But Insecure. Let's get it Insecure, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Fran and Crystal.
For the Insecurity.
Insecure.
Shout out to Dustin for his appearance in the first episode of season 2. Like,
crazy.
Niggas is blowing up, man.
Yep.
Shout out to Ben Hameen, but I can't get into it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, shout out to Ben Hameen. But this episode, man, my fear is that Insecure is such an amazing show, right? Mm-hmm. But the past 2 episodes, 2 things have happened that I think is unrealistic. The episode before with Molly spazzing out on her parents, like her father cheated, like, and they were celebrating like their 35th wedding anniversary. Right. And she was like, and let that goofy fake Ice Cube looking nigga tap it, right? That nigga's annoying, by the way. That nigga's annoying. But I was like, yo, I hope the show doesn't fall off with subplots and storylines that really don't sound real to me. What do you think about that subplot, man?
It was weird because it was weird because what happened after. Only because what happened after. I guess I understand why she stormed out, because, you know, she's dealing with her own bullshit in her love life. But what happened after was weird, and how she just slept with an open married man.
That nigga's lying. That nigga's lying.
A fucking lie.
I don't think
do you think that nigga's something? I
think he's telling the truth. And
you think so? Why?
I think so. Only because he wouldn't be that honest. If he was cheating, You know, he would have said, "Oh, I'm single."
It'd be the liars that have the most details.
I mean, so what? That's why you got to. I mean, yeah, you got to lie like that. Yeah.
No, but you really think the nigga's in an open relationship?
I think so.
Okay,
I think so.
I want to put some money on it. I bet you that nigga's lying.
I bet you $1.
I bet you $1.
Okay.
Next time I see you after the Sunday, we'll discuss it, man.
All right.
But anyway, so in this episode, like, you know, and hold up. Shout out to Amanda Seals, King.
Oh, word.
Like she started out fucking in the trenches with us at PNC Radio.
Well, she didn't really start, but she was around.
Okay, that's when she came across, and I never talked to her.
Management was doing dick
I
boy
never
shit.
talked to her because I always thought, you know, with the diva shit, she was mad stank and the whole nine. I didn't fuck with her.
Yo, Amanda.
No, Amanda knows. I don't think Amanda fucked with me, right?
You know what it was? I think cause, she shitted on me like 4 times before we became cool.
What'd she do, man?
Nah, she just wasn't warm.
Right. I mean,
And
she's
then-
a Cancer, and we are kind
Yeah,
of
she was
crazy.
very like, fuck this nigga.
And the diva name at the time was
It carried her, yeah.
What, you know, kind of shaped her personality.
Yeah. But then once she got to know what's up, and it wasn't like, oh, okay, these brothers ain't got no, other ulterior motive.
Agendas.
Like, yo, you know, we hung out and all that shit. She's
How she smell?
She's one of my favorites, man.
Smell?
I remember you guys caught me
How
on,
did she smell?
what?
You used to hang out a lot with her. How did she smell, man?
I don't know how she smelled. I
Like,
didn't smell like
describe
she,
it. Like, does
she,
smell like
she was,
lilac or like
she was,
maple honey syrup, like,
involved with, you know, her ex, I would assume.
I mean, that don't mean your olfactory nerves didn't fucking work. Like
Juniper berry.
Juniper berry
Mixed
Okay,
with a
thank
little
you. That's
shea.
what I'm saying, my nigga.
Mixed with a little shea butter.
Yeah. So I wasn't fucking with Amanda, and the first time I fucked with Amanda was I didn't know that was her in Insecure. Like I didn't know that was her in
Yeah.
Insecure. So I saw one day popping off on Twitter like, oh, you know, like true Amanda fashion.
You're right.
Like, oh, like y'all niggas didn't fuck with me before. But now y'all see me on Twitter. Don't tweet me with some hi Amanda shit. So that's when I connected. So the most natural thing I did was like, hi Amanda. I tweeted it like hi. And then after that, like we just
Yeah.
became cool. Like it was like, you know what? Like, and big up to her.
Yeah,
But let's go back to the show, man. Issa Rae. Issa is giving my man, what's his name? Daniel. Daniel, by the way, is to me the only realest nigga in the show.
Yeah.
You spread the mic, man. Why you? Come on, man.
I'm sorry, we was talking about Amanda,
but
and I
you-
just got stuck. I'm sorry.
So she's giving allegedly she's giving head for the first time.
Allegedly.
It wasn't the first time. I think she just doesn't do it often.
Right.
She doesn't do
I
it
think
often.
it was the first time.
Right. I think it was the first time.
Okay.
Just the
okay,
whole thing.
okay.
Yeah.
First time.
She's doing work.
yeah.
My man is like, okay, so for the men in this room, married and single, you can join in, men. Have we, show of hands if you've all received head.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
Okay.
It's definitely
Oh wait, I can't.
So
be part of that?
when you're, I mean, I don't know how the woman,
Okay,
I don't know how the
that's fine.
female parts work.
Okay.
I know when the mouth is on the dick, there's no control.
no.
There's no control at all. Wait, hold up, no.
If done correctly though,
Yeah,
because
the-
if
the-
they
the-
start giving the teeth
the
action,
teeth-
then it's gonna be a problem.
When the
Yeah,
teeth
it's
hit
a
the brim of the
Yeah,
head,
it's,
be like,
that's it.
ah!
I can't.
It's more like Game of Thrones, like
With me, it's like
the fuck?
that's like at least 2 weeks because it's in my mind now that you did that.
The
So I
gnashing?
don't even want to mention that shit for 2 weeks.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
what?
Does that really happen? Like
The
girls are
gnashing?
Like the girls are like,
Some
really?
that don't
Who
know,
the
yeah.
fuck does that? Who's like, yo,
There's chicks that
Ooh.
don't know how to give
that's
head.
fucking terrible.
And when the gnashing
that's
happens,
fucking terrible.
and you're trying to play it off because you're not trying to,
Gnashing?
you're not trying to hurt their
No.
feeling.
No,
You're
you
like,
need to hurt. No.
You're like,
No.
So, okay, I'm
You
done.
start-
Okay,
you start
let me
pushing their forehead.
let me
like,
go to a
like
position now. Let me go to a
like
position now.
linebacker.
Stop. No, if it does not feel good.
That's when you.
stop.
That's when you tell them that it's my turn. Let me just.
Yeah, it's
let
my
me.
turn.
Let me control the situation now.
Baby,
Ooh,
stop.
she's using teeth.
No, no. Okay,
But we
just for
digress.
clarity, they're not like. It's just that when they're bobbing,
They don't know what they're doing.
they're not seeing men of us on the.
When they're bobbing for
They're not
apples.
seeing. They're not deciphering. Okay, the teeth. You have to have like
Put your
or tongue. That's where the tongue and the lips
Yes,
come into play.
yes.
But if you're not focused on that, if you're not like in tune with it,
Can we
the
get
teeth is gonna
raise
happen.
up hands if you've gotten a gnashing?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, everybody, every male in this room has gotten an
Really?
ass.
And nobody has said,
horrible.
like, I'm just saying.
You don't
like,
want
you
to
could
hurt her feelings though.
Fuck that.
Nah, you never want to say, yo.
Okay, it's not hurting her feelings. It's teaching her.
Okay, you hurt her feelings or she
No.
hurt your dick?
No, but yeah,
No, but
exactly.
at
But
that-
you're just teaching her.
Gotta say a little less teeth.
Yeah, a little less.
Yeah, but in most cases, they still give you the teeth.
Get on the mic,
just saying.
man. Introduce her, man.
Oh, Love Perfection is in the building, ladies and
Love
gentlemen.
Perfection is in the building.
Shout out
This
to
is a whole different show now. Can we get
Yo, this is the Combat Jack after dark, but in the day.
so Love Perfection? Let's first of all, Love Perfection is very.
What's going on? It's Perfection. What
Let's
up?
catch
What up?
you
What
up
up?
to this show, right?
Yeah, I came in a very interesting point.
King
of
lost
this.
his virginity in junior high school
No. I said I was a junior in high school.
or junior in high school.
Okay.
You lost your virginity.
Like junior in high school, yeah.
Mena doesn't want to say because the Ecuadorian is
Sam,
10.
He's like Ecuadorian, so it's like.
Mika, you were how old?
I told you I was 15 when I lost my virginity. Then I was 17 when I took the girl's virginity, which also was mine. So it was,
Jesus.
I mean, she didn't use the strap on. I used the
Two
strap on.
virginity. Oh, wait.
That's
what?
interesting. Losing your virginity with the strap on.
Just chill, nigga. Like, chill.
Yeah, I was like,
What color was it?
Oh,
What shade? What
it
hue?
was. No, it wasn't purple. It was actually red. It was nice.
That's interesting. I never heard of anyone losing their virginity with a strap on.
I took
That's
her
a first.
virginity.
Okay, let me regain control of this show.
It's from Comic Con.
Mika,
Yes, sorry.
Love Perfection. How old were you when you lost your virginity?
How old was I? This was like early high school days. I won't give an age.
Freshman,
early high
sophomore,
school.
freshman. Freshman, she's 14. Yeah. Hey, you
That's
racist, you
fucked
racist.
up.
Trumpito.
No, it was early high school days.
Antifa.
It was early high school days. I won't disclose too much information, but yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about the concept of the gnashing.
Right.
Like all the men here have suffered from the gnashing. Have you guys ever been culprits of delivering the gnash?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How, Sway?
How, Sway, what? How are you
Are
sure?
you sure?
Because I think you gotta know what you're doing, right?
I mean, if I was using my teeth, I'm assuming the dude was gonna be like, get the fuck
I mean,
off
there's
my
been
dick.
there's been one time or two where you're trying to like, shift
positions.
with your mouth.
Yes.
That your teeth
Use it for a
might
little
kind of,
rub,
rub a little, and you as a woman, you gotta know what you're doing right or wrong. So like, I've never gnashed, but maybe like a little kind of
Fender bender.
a fender bender, like Mena said, but that was like, very kind of, delicate in a sense when you're trying to position yourself into doing a new move, but like I said, as a woman, you gotta know what you're doing, man. Like, you can't be out here gnashing the men. That's the first time I've heard that
There's
term.
mad
actually.
women out like this. It's never been a one-time thing.
So where did this conversation come from? From
No, we're
Insecure?
talking about Insecure. I'm
All
catching
right.
you. Okay, so
I figured.
all the men in here that absolutely can't live without head, raise your hands.
Oh, I gotta raise two hands because
King,
A King did not raise his hand.
you don't like head?
Yeah, well, I do, but see, that shit fucked me up, the gnashing. So, like,
You haven't had great experiences?
yeah, of course, but it's
That
just like,
doesn't override
it's not priority.
You're not
You
road
know,
gang?
I like ass, like,
Would you eat ass?
No, I said,
Do eat ass?
ass or pussy.
no, okay.
This feels like lip
If
service.
I'm in a relationship with someone, everything's on the table except all that Mika shit that she talking about, all the strap-ons and all that. None of that is in the equation. But as far as me and my partner, everything's on the table because that's her. But I'm not out here eating ass. Like, yo, let me eat your ass today.
You're not a serial ass eater, right?
Nah, that shit is not cool.
Okay, so
Not random. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I have a question because I was actually having a similar conversation like this with my boyfriend last night.
Oh.
I forgot what we were talking about, but we were talking about that. Like, a lot of women, I think we were kind of referencing Insecure, and it was like a lot of women don't like giving head. So I was jokingly asking him, like, if I didn't do that, would you break up with me? He's
Let me
like,
ask the women in the room, do y'all like giving head or not?
Fuck no. I hate giving head. That shit is nasty.
Are you
Fuck that
serious?
shit. No. I love getting head. Like, a guy, it is selfish. I don't give a fuck. But I'll let them know. I'm like, yo, straight up, I won't, like, you have to, no.
Okay, so do you give head?
Yes, I do.
I think
do give
oral
head,
is sexy.
it's intimate though. Like,
yeah,
you
but
have
that's
to
the
be
thing.
someone
Yeah, you
that I'm
can't just
dating.
you can't just do it with everybody.
No,
like,
not at all.
You know, like I've known guys, you know, like the conversation we were having yesterday. I've known guys that were very selective in even like giving women oral, like,
Yeah, of
you know,
course.
eating a
No,
pussy,
and that
like
makes sense.
very, 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 very selective.
Everybody gets it.
This way to block, Julius.
What? Pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow.
I mean, you know, I'm kind of.
But I think it is a very intimate act.
It's very intimate.
But I think it's a sexy act. I think if you know like what you're doing, you would be more excited to show that off, so to speak. It's like a guy that has a good sex game and has like a good sized dick. Like he'll want to show you what he's working with versus someone that feels like insecure, so
I
to
don't
speak.
know.
But I think it just depends on the person. Cause just like there's a lot of guys that don't like eating pussy, there's a lot of women that don't like giving head.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all this. I can't explain what it is about head that makes a sensation like the best.
It's the saliva.
Is it, no, but how does the saliva, how's the saliva graded in pussy juice?
I don't know. It's just that.
So you rather head than pussy?
Nah, I take both.
Okay.
But see, if they giving head though, it can't just be like the moderate. You gotta be an extremist.
You gotta put it all.
spit.
You gotta like
You gotta
put it in. You
tug.
gotta be dirty with it.
Yeah, you got
I get
but
it.
no teeth. Just tug,
Okay, I get that.
tongue,
And like,
lips. Boom.
okay, stop it.
Next.
That's enough. That's enough.
Yeah, I just feel like if you're gonna go hard or go home, like,
No,
you know,
yeah, and-
you're not gonna like lick the pussy with the tip of your tongue.
No.
Like, it's like, grow up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Do y'all, like I said, there's nothing that compares to head. For women, like, is it the same thing? Is it dick, what, like, dick versus head?
Ooh. Okay, it depends on the dude though. Like, most likely, I'm probably gonna come when you give me head. But if you give me dick, it's like, yo, I gotta figure out an angle. I'm gonna put it up this way. I gotta put it up that
That's
way.
why
I gotta move it this way. I gotta do all this, work to get it. But like, you know you're gonna come, like, you know how you're gonna
I
come.
feel like I'm on lip service, by the way.
Shout out to Lip
Shout out to Angela Yee.
Yo, Julius, I agree with you, bro, because it's what you just said before is like you want to show off.
Who's you?
Huh?
Me.
No, Mika and Julius.
Hello, me.
But I'm just referring to her comment about, you know, the showing off, you know what I mean? In terms of like, a lot of women say they haven't been pleased orally.
Okay.
So if you're a brother and you've been eating mangoes for the most of your life, you should already know how to get it popping, right? So the thing is, when you hear, you know, you have a conversation like, all right, damn, you never came before? Like, damn. So when that opportunity arises, you like, yo, I'm about to she don't even know what's about to happen.
I feel like,
You know?
oral's cool, but that's like an appetizer.
It is, like, I want
You know what I
dick.
mean? It's
I
like,
definitely
you can
want
give
dick.
good head, but I feel like, I guess personally for me, that's like a starter. It's like, all right, thank you. Like,
But
Go all
sometimes,
the way?
I don't know.
Is it a precursor to it, or do you let them go all the way? Or you just say, nah, that's...
I mean, I feel like it depends on the mood. Like, cause sometimes like, you know, I'm sure we've all had sex with multiple people in the room. Like, you know, sometimes like when you're giving,
You mean like menages and shit?
no, like, you know, like in a
You've had
lifetime,
more
like
than
we
one person.
we all
More than
haven't
one
just had
person.
one sex part.
No,
We all haven't just had,
Because sex with multiple people in the room.
no, like we all haven't just had,
Sex with multiple people in the room.
no,
Yeah.
I mean like,
It's not a bad thing either.
no, I mean,
Shout out to the staircases.
I'm saying like we've all had different sexual experiences. Like your sexual experiences where everyone is not the same, right? So like sometimes when you're giving or receiving oral is not necessarily in the beginning of, you know, having sex. You know what I mean? Like sometimes like you can be having sex and then, you know, you could be penetrating or getting penetrated and then, you know, you stop and then do oral or whatever. Like it all changes. But, you know, personally for me, I just feel like that's like an appetizer. Like it's exciting. It's kind of like foreplay. That's like you know, for me.
Well, I'm Haitian. I like mangoes. And I have a problem because the last time I checked, 45 seconds in, the pussy I'm blasting. Like, I'm just deficient in that aspect.
This is a different side of you guys. I'm surprised.
So I would prefer, like, and I'm a pleaser.
Okay.
So I'd rather just like all mango juice all up on my, like by my eyes, fucking forehead, chin, everything. But I would still we digress. We're talking about fucking Insecure.
Right.
Are we?
Yeah.
How did King? You gotta control this show more. I'm drinking this Tito's, my nigga. I told you
So
what
what about Insecure? Were you guys
Okay.
talking about how she gave oral
Okay.
for the first time?
So
and that
when we
didn't
talk
go right.
about, well, let's break it down. So we live in a patriarchal society where men are in control. Everything is based on the quote unquote alleged superiority of men. Everything is based on us conquering and winning and overcoming and whatever, right? So for men, like we are always in control, even when we're in the pussy. And to me, and I think to most of the people, as was explained on this episode of Insecure, when your dick is in a woman's mouth, that's the only time you're not in control. For men, like that, I feel like brothers. Can we like King? Are you in, like
Yes.
like Julius? Like like whatever. It's like yo, Zaddy, like get me this 1,000. Yeah, yes. Like when the dick is in the mouth and the head game is crazy, it's like whatever, right? Yeah. So in this scene, right? Issa is finally in control of this nigga. He's like, she's got this nigga's soul in her mouth. And this nigga's like, I'm about to come. And the nigga blasts off naturally. Gets it, like his aim is perfect though. First of all, I want to know
But did he warn her though?
He said, I'm about to come.
Okay.
He did say that.
First of all, what do y'all think they use? What kind of liquid? Was that yogurt? I think it was yogurt.
Lotion. I think it
It was lotion? But lotion burns.
No,
And lotion's
Yeah,
kind
but
of
it's
thicker and like whiter, right? It was kind of
lotion with water.
no.
I watched that shit in slow motion. That shit was soup. Like, if niggas is coming like that,
Rope
I'm not ready. Ropes. You know about ropes? Like, if niggas is out there coming that thick, I don't need to be in this game.
I'm dead.
And I'm like, damn, I thought I was like, a mutant or something, cause I was like, my shit ain't that thick. Like,
That's not normal. That's not normal.
So anyway, it's TV special effects. This shit was science fiction. Like, Insecure went into science fiction because that shit was super like yogurty, lotiony, right?
It's like the extreme porn shit that they be doing.
No, yeah. So shout out to my nigga that's like ropes in the whole nine in the porn game. Anyway, so
Rope game.
Issa gets splashed on and she's like, what the fuck? And she overreacts and she even gets kind of physically abusive to dude. And I think like number one, if anybody ever did, cause when I'm coming, I'm not in control. Like I'm not, hold up, babe. Let me just
Aim somewhere.
move everything over and let me just, no, it's already, the chain of events is already in effect. It's coming. It's like a fucking volcano. Volcanoes don't aim. Dicks don't aim when it's in your fucking mouth.
Well, oh yeah.
So her reaction to me was unbelievable. And if I had ever been with anybody that did that, I was like, I'm not fucking with her anymore because that bitch is crazy. So thoughts on this?
Oh, okay. As a person that does not like to give head, I think the reason why I think is mad disrespectful. I feel like when you put a dick in my mouth, that's like
but she put the dick in her mouth.
I get that. But you just hit me in the face with the mic. I basically just put that shit in my mouth.
do you eat hamburgers?
What?
Do you eat hamburgers?
Yes.
And so you gonna eat red meat but not dick?
Okay, you know what? All right, you gotta think about. Okay, I actually love that.
Jeweler.
No, I actually love it more.
Jewels from the jewel.
No, I actually do. I love it more. I love it more, which is why a lot of people think I'm gay and stuff. But that's a different question.
Wait, because you eat hamburgers?
I eat all hamburgers. That's what I'm saying.
Hamburgers means you're gay?
Yes.
Shit, damn.
Shit,
No, I'm just saying.
I eat about 3 a week.
I had a hamburger
Anyway,
today.
I just don't like.
So you gonna eat red meat but not dick?
So
No, I'm just saying.
give me that. What's that analogy? I've never heard of
Meaning
that.
you
No,
gonna
like
eat something unhealthy.
Yes, but like
you're not
it's
gonna-
different. But I eat all types of shit. No pause.
And it's not.
I eat all types of shit.
You're
I don't like
disrespecting your
dick.
body.
No. A dick in your mouth is just that's when you think about it, it sounds disrespectful.
I feel like
it sounds disrespectful. It's all disrespect. And I understand, like, I'm not saying that her reaction was all right. I'm just saying that I could understand where she was coming from, where she was like, yo, you came in my eye, motherfucker. What the fuck was that? And if it was her first time, if it was her first time, are you kidding me? If some dude,
her first time.
I didn't think it was her first time. You all said it was her first time. Y'all said it was her first time.
I feel like it's interesting talking about sex because a lot of people, like, everybody likes to get pleased, right? Everyone enjoys getting pleased, but it's so interesting to see how different everybody's perspective is with everything. Cause like even Mika saying that it's just, I don't think it's disrespectful if like, you're intimate with the person.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Like if your man is like, puts his dick in your mouth, I don't think that's disrespectful.
No,
if it's just
not.
A random guy, you sleeping and he pulls it out and puts it in your mouth.
He's supposed to be random. He's a random, he's in hotation.
So. No.
That was what she called him. She was like, yo, he's in hotation.
She cheated on her boyfriend with him, so he's not that random.
No, she's he's a hoe. He's not her man. She was, no, that was not her man. That was not her man.
But I feel like
her, hold on. It wasn't intimate like that.
It wasn't. Stop giving Hoteps a bad rap. You know what I mean? Like, it was Afropunk this weekend.
Listen, King, me and you have had personal conversations.
Yes.
Off the mic.
Yes.
And we've both agreed.
What?
The biggest hoes. And I don't mean this but some of the women are the most liberal with sex of the Hotep clan. Right? Head wrap, shea butter.
Shave.
They know you got a girl or whatever, your situation to be like, yo,
you start talking
let
about
me put this kente on your dick.
Ancestry.
Yeah, what's your ancestry? like Julius, right? Like, have you ever encountered like a Hotep chick?
Fuck no. No. Oh, wait. Whoa. No, fuck no.
Why?
You miss, how old are you, son?
I'm 25.
Oh, wow.
You need to hang out around like a lot of like these, African, fucking festivals and
it's too much for me.
The Hoteps got that whole game on lock.
It's too much. I don't like, not saying I don't like my woman smart, but when you
conscious, woke,
like
kente,
like I don't like appreciate people. That's it. Just don't appreciate yourself. So it's a turn off, you know.
So anyway, Mika, you think Issa's reaction was normal?
No, not at all. I don't think it was normal. I'm just saying I could understand why she would have reacted that way. I'm not saying that I think that was right. She's crazy. But at the same time, you know who her character is. Like, she is that awkward chick. Like, yeah, it was in an awkward situation, but I'm saying if she was, that happened and then all of a sudden she got, come in her eye and then all of a sudden, it wasn't her man. It wasn't her man. She wasn't trying to be intimate. She was like, yo, I'm gonna try to control this dude and then all of a sudden.
So she was humiliated.
Yes.
Her reaction was based off of humility.
Yes. It was ego. It was ego.
It was ego.
Maybe not ego. I feel like also it kind of was like,
childish.
Unexpected for her. Like,
she didn't
and it was a lot.
Coming.
Like you said, it was, but she probably didn't know it was gonna like go in her eye.
Yeah, you don't know.
And then that much, and then unexpectedly, she's probably like, what the fuck?
It was so much in her eye.
So I've had experience, like, back in college, one of the first times I was getting head, and I didn't know what to expect. It's the first time getting head. And I was like, I didn't even know what coming was. Like, I was like, and then when I came, my partner was started gagging.
Oh shit.
Cause I guess that torque was official.
RPMs.
And I just started laughing. I was like, and she's like, fuck you.
But did you understand what happened after that? Like,
yes, I shot in the throat and she gagged. And it was great.
Did you feel some sort of way though? Like, did you feel bad for that?
I was 18. I was a fucking sociopath.
See, and that's why she was angry. And that's the whole thing. Okay, but first off, Daniel in the show this is not his first time getting head. So like, you can't be
Daniel's the only official motherfucker on the show.
It has nothing to do with him getting head. Has nothing to do with him getting head. He knows exactly what's happening. If she's giving head.
So he could have done something different?
I don't know if he could have done something different,
He's like,
but I
"Hold on,
mean,
let me put this neck on. Let me give you a necklace, like a pearl necklace. Like,
Maybe he could have like
put it on himself, like
moved over.
What the
Move over so he could
No,
why in his eye? Why
because
isn't
they
eye?
don't have that
That's not
control.
true. I don't agree with that.
You don't, but
I don't agree
like,
with that.
so when we started the show,
I feel like
when-
there are
when
men
Nigga
that
came
have
on,
control.
When they're porn stars, I have no control. Like I said, I shoot in 45 seconds in the pussy. Like I have no control.
No, I'm not saying like your time frame of like coming. I'm saying there are men who can actually say like, yo, I'm about to come, and like, it's the same thing with men.
That's expecting.
It's the same thing with
when
men.
a woman is coming, let me ask you
It's
something.
the same thing
Let me
with
ask you
men that
something.
could pull out,
When
right?
a woman is coming, are you thinking rational?
Nope. Absolutely not.
Y'all start with the I love you and the fucking nails in the back. And
let me interject here.
I think male ejaculation is completely different than a woman orgasm and a woman having an orgasm, right? Because think about it. If you're in a pussy raw, right, and you're like, damn, I'm about to come, and your pull out game ain't strong, she gonna get pregnant,
Can we have
right?
a moment of silence? Shout out to Tax Stone, patron saint of raw sex.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, you say you're not living right if you haven't gotten an STD.
Well, I don't know about that.
You're right about that.
Oh, wait,
No. Vox said that. Vox said that.
Round
not
of,
Tax.
like, so can we say who's had an STD in this room? Hey,
I've never had one.
you've never had one?
No.
Never.
Yo, the first STD I got was my junior year in college. And it was gonorrhea. Blessings.
gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea.
You were leaking?
It was, yo.
You were leaking?
I didn't know how I caught it because I used a condom, but
From the toilet seat.
Me too.
I rubbed, you know
Right.
what I did? Her skin was bad and I rubbed my dick on her skin. On her butt
That's how you
skin.
get the gonorrhea.
Exactly. And at that time, she was messing with like the whole city. So it was like,
Damn.
yeah, she had like body. I'm talking hundreds.
What's her at name?
Oh my god.
No, I don't even know, but I don't even know.
That's
Shout her out.
Shout out Daisy. Everybody knows her. Everybody knows her.
Peaches.
I got tested. I got that call and all I heard was, you need to come to the office right
You
now.
got AIDS tested?
Yeah.
Okay, no. Isn't that the worst shit ever?
You,
Did y'all niggas never get AIDS tested?
yo,
I
it's
got
so
AIDS
stressful.
tested.
It's so stressful.
I got AIDS tested. I went in on a Tuesday. Got AIDS tested. They were like, yo, come in on Friday.
Wow.
To get your results.
that quick.
So by Friday, I was like, nigga, I'm good. I'm healthy. I was working out. I was young. Had abs, my nigga. I was like, fuck coming in. I came home that night. And this is old school. So we had like the voicemail and they were like, yo, it's really urgent
Oh shit.
Oh,
that you come in to the health department on Monday morning
Jesus Christ.
to discuss your results. Like,
And that whole weekend you was
nigga,
like,
that whole,
shitting on yourself.
nigga, I looked at puppy dogs. I started crying. I looked at all cute shit like ice cream and niggas holding hand, like the couples, and I was crying. I went in that Monday, like I knew I was dead. Like nigga, I knew I was about to be a White Walker.
I was dead.
I was a White Walker. I was a White Walker.
I thought I was going to die.
I walked in, they were like, yo, this is a very serious thing. You need to take this very serious. You're fucking negative. I was like,
Oh, shit.
So why were they telling you that it was urgent?
because if, like, I think I would imagine motherfuckers gonna get tested and they don't get the results, and they have to scare people to get the results to
Right.
make them know that this is a serious
Yeah.
thing. Shout out to all my niggas that got the Q-tips in the penis, man. You ever got the Q-tip in the penis?
I ain't had no,
They didn't give you the Q-tip in the penis? King, you ever got that? Yo, nigga. I don't know if this is some 80s old school cocaine nigga shit, but when I had the little, the nigga they had to take the Q-tip.
Oh god.
Nigga, they took a full Q-tip.
How long was the Q-tip?
Nigga, it was okay. It was a Q-tip attached to a iron rod. And them niggas take your shit and they stick that, the minute they get
So
in it,
they don't numb your
how
joint?
niggas,
Do they
you know
numb
how
it?
niggas be, you know how niggas
They
be
put
like,
that shit in raw like.
no, listen to me.
Oh,
You
fuck
know how
no.
niggas be like, yo, just the tip? When the tip comes in, you feel that blood clot fire. And then they keep sticking that shit in.
alcohol on
And when
it?
that shit is halfway through your dick, you're like,
Oh,
yeah!
What do you mean?
what? Like, let me just point this
Culture.
out that this is
For the culture. The Q-tip is for the culture.
let me just point this out that this is a little this is the most explicit that I've ever heard Combat Jack. I feel like I'm on like lip service. This is like mail service, right? But what do they do?
This is a switch up we would tell y'all about.
But what do they do that for? Like, what is that for?
I just
STDs
told
for men?
you, it's for the culture.
No,
it's for the
but
culture.
Is that how men get tested for STDs?
They stick it in to see what the culture is. The fucking culture. They stick it.
Bacteria.
It's for the culture. For cultural.
Yeah, I never knew
I'm
how
smart,
men.
yo.
Yeah, I never knew.
So that's where it will live. You know what I mean?
Right.
In the openness. So that's the only way. But it's just that, God bless y'all for
What happened when you peed?
getting STDs.
Nah, nothing happens like really.
Yo, you seen that dragon on fucking Game of Thrones? I don't know if it was red or blue. This shit was icy hot, my nigga.
What I would say though is that I am an advocate for getting tested.
Yes.
So make sure you get tested,
Please get
especially women. It is not that difficult to go to the GYN and schedule an appointment and check yourself out and make sure you're good.
I'm an advocate for getting tested.
Even men.
I'm an advocate for getting tested, but when the nigga ran up on me on Afropunk, was like, you can get tested right here. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Okay, no. I work a lot of events for like the Village Voice and all this shit, and like, they'd be like, oh, do an AIDS test. And I stare at them. I'm like, yo, for real though? They're like, yo, you get your result in an hour. And I'm like, yeah, but say I'm positive. I'm working. I still have to be here for another like 5 hours. And you want me to get tested? Like, if I'm positive, I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna have to tell my boss, yo, I got an AIDS test and I'm positive. Like, fuck you, no.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah, but if if you're safe and you've done all the right things, then you should be fine. And I was like, all right, it's a challenge. I got you. And I did it.
Right.
And it was fine. But at the same time, for that hour
You were
of waiting,
fucking
I was
scared
like
as hell.
sweating. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck am I doing? Why the fuck did
Yeah.
I do this shit? Where are the condoms? I was putting condoms all over
You're
my
like, I'm gonna use
pocket.
condoms for the rest of my life.
I was like, I'm never gonna have unprotected sex ever. And then they were like, oh, you're good. And I was
Like Julius sounds like a savage.
Julius.
Like he just be.
Julius, condoms are raw.
Raw, definitely raw. I can't do condoms because condoms make me just.
It feels like jail, right?
Yeah.
Like, get in that cell, nigga.
So you risk it all every time you're gonna have sex with someone new.
Nah, yes.
He's baptized, so he's good.
Yeah, I know how to take showers. Like, I know how to
that
prep.
doesn't help you though, right?
How do you prep, man?
No, I prep for I take my showers. I eat healthy.
But you know that
Pineapples and
doesn't
what?
help
What's in your diet?
ultimately,
What do you
right?
mean?
Coconut
What does
oil.
help you? Don't take condoms.
Knowing who your partner is,
Yes.
using condoms, and getting tested. I don't think eating a salad is gonna protect you from getting gonorrhea.
Yo, coleslaw.
Kale
Nigga, I
salad.
eat coleslaw before I go in. Yeah!
Yo, you know what?
A kale salad is not gonna protect you from getting a STD.
STD is the white
cheat
man's.
code is black seed oil.
You go raw?
You put it in your smoothies.
You bought that at
Or you can
Afropunk?
eat it raw. or you can eat the seeds, sprinkle the seeds in your salads.
And then you can go raw?
First of all, I wouldn't encourage anybody just to go raw.
No weapon shall
As
be
much as-
formed against me. That's in the Bible.
As much as you want to do that shit, just be smart, man.
That's how you're supposed to have sex. Like,
But we not living.
Yo, can I say
That's how
something?
you're supposed
Can this
to
be the new Combat Jack show?
No.
Like, no? Men are no?
that's how you're supposed to
We're
have
supposed to
sex.
interview Puff next week, no?
That's
Fuck Puff?
We got VC money coming in.
Yo, internet.
VC money
If
fuck-
you feeling this episode of Combat Jack Show, please add us and let us know how enlightened you were. Or if not, tell us how, we're a bunch of bozos and talk about fucking
Anyway,
cultures.
Issa's a
and our
fucking
penis.
bird. Issa's a bird.
Hold up, let me go back to
Molly's
the-
a bird. The only real nigga on Insecure is Daniel. And and like, I hated the nigga at first because I felt Lawrence's pain.
I want to just go
Like
back.
when that nigga was deep on the fucking studio couch and on the studio floor, I was like, yo, like Lawrence, like I felt that nigga's pain. but when Lawrence came deficient, when he was deficient in the threesome and the menage, like, let me ask you, Julius, what would you have done? Like I told you, I'm a 45-second nigga. Like I'm just
bro.
like, but I've done a menage. I've done a menage, and the only saving grace in the menage was cocaine.
Really? Yeah. I've heard of that. I've never had a threesome before.
No, do you want one?
I'm open to it. It's just, I don't.
Put it out in the universe, my nigga. Like, claim that shit. Reclaim your time, my nigga.
I am. No, see, that's the thing. I just don't want to like.
No. You can't do. You can't. Mika, have you done a menage?
Okay, first off, no, because it's
okay. So then, what are you talking about, raw dog?
Because okay,
first
off, it's because I'm bisexual and every guy is like, oh, you do not.
I have done a menage. Keep the it's like you need a stack of 15 condoms. Cause every time you go into an orifice, it's like,
you wear gloves?
It's like a DJ.
I just don't want to like,
you like going through records.
That's why I don't using condoms, cause I go through like 10, 15, a session. So I gotta rip.
It's for environmental reasons.
15 condoms
in
one?
Nigerian.
No, cause
you're Nigerian.
No,
okay,
no, it's cause condoms are bad for the environment.
Oh yeah, they are.
They're not biodegradable.
As the two producers on the show, how are we doing with time? Like, are we progressing? Are we going to talk about fucking Game of Thrones when they fucking melted the wall? Are we talking?
And they fucked. And
yes, shout out to John. Shout out to Dan.
And his fucking nephew. Like they fucked. Like, incest is big on Game of Thrones.
No. It's Targaryen incest over Lannister incest.
I've never watched an episode of Game of Thrones.
The fuck out of here! You fucking up. That's
sorry.
You would like it. You would like it.
I think I'm late in the game, right?
Let me tell you this.
I'm late in the game.
So the next season
is next year.
No,
2 years.
Jesus,
catch up on that shit.
Yo,
I need to go like on a 15-hour
flight. Everything except black people. It's got
everything except black people.
No, they got Obama looking niggas. They don't have real. They don't got niggas looking like A King. They don't got Nigerian looking niggas like fucking Julius. Did they have a pirate once?
Yeah.
What happened to that nigga?
So I have a question. So why aren't there a lot of black people on the show?
Because I mean HBO, you know what I'm saying? They're talking about Confederacy. They like whitewashing shit or being all black. Like you got to understand. Like I have studied race for the past 20 years. When you look at like ancient Europe, it was no thing for a black person or a person of color to walk through the streets of France or Europe or Spain. That was the thing. It wasn't until the slave trade. It wasn't until recently, like in the 1700s, I want to say in 1790, when they started, like they had to justify slavery. And they were like, okay, these people are black. We are white. So if you look at the history of race in America, you see an Irish person. You're like, oh, you're white. But when the Irish first came here, the Irish came after the black. The Irish were getting paid $1 less than the blacks. And then these motherfuckers started lynching and burning shit until they thugged their way into being white. America is all about getting here and becoming white. So even like right now in 2017, when you look at the model minority and you look at Asians can never be white because of the shape of their eyes, but they're the race that is the closest to being white. That's not white. Us? Never. And that's how the system is designed to divide us all. That's the bottom line. I'm reading an amazing book right now called The History of White People. It's an amazing book. Read that shit. How long have we been doing this shit?
Wait, this is what Game of Thrones is about?
No, Game of Thrones is about there's no whites and they fucking melted the fucking wall. They're all white. I mean, there's no blacks. I'm sorry. Tito's.
They got a dragon. They got a fucking
the White Walkers have a dragon. And King, you're like, what the fuck are we talking about?
You would like it.
You know what I want to ask you? Have you ever watched Colony? That's also one of those. I think they're in a 2-year hiatus, but I watched the first 2 seasons. This is prior to the elections, and if you watch that, exactly what's going on right now with the Trump administration and all that shit, and this shit it was already in series and shit. You saw it? You said you saw it?
Yeah, I saw like an episode or 2.
Yeah, watch that shit, man. It's 2 seasons. Scary as fuck though. With the whole wall building and all that shit, technology, drones, police officers wearing military equipment.
I need a drone sponsorship.
What are you gonna do with a drone?
Don't worry about it. I mean, I have one, but don't worry about it.
Yo, Mena, niggas always ask me, what's up with you?
I'm good, man.
Like, are you the shooter? You got drone?
No. Oh, you know what?
So shout out to Vok, man.
Yeah.
Shout out. Let's get real. Let's get real. Internets.
Yeah.
Like Vok, like a friend to the show, like an important member of the whole, tax season movement. He was recently, shot at his new establishment in Brooklyn.
He's good though.
He's good. Shout out to him, man. Yo, listen, internets. Like, listen, I understand. At the end of the day, like, are we wrapping up? Can I wrap up?
Sure.
Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, niggas will never like everybody. Like, we can't like everybody, right? But at this juncture, when motherfuckers are trying to extinguish all of us, people of color, people that can't assimilate into the whiteness, like, what are we doing? Like we coming after each other? We still on this ghetto shit? Like, we still trying to, like, understand, like, motherfuckers got faction. Like, motherfuckers don't like each other, but at the same time, like, we doing these motherfuckers work, we gotta change this shit, man. We got to change this shit. We gotta, and I'm drunk. So shout out to Tito's and
shout out to a podcast who lied about their numbers and they had to send internal memos.
Fudging.
You know what? I do have to give a shout out to our Rap Radar.
Oh yeah, shout out to
that's huge. That's huge. Y'all niggas know, like, as much history as we got, and like as much as I appreciate Elliot, like, sometimes I don't like to give him the love, but like that fucking Jay-Z interview, like, of course I understand the mechanics.
He didn't go to radio. He went to a podcast.
And shout out to Rap Radar. That's a brilliant fucking interview that I have not yet listened to.
Nah, it's good. You should listen to it.
I will.
Yeah. I wonder if Elliot wants to compete though.
Compete with what?
You know, just compete. If he's here to compete.
Are you not entertained, internet?
But like, that was a big interview. So like, what's next?
Mogul
For
season
anybody.
2? Mogul season 2?
You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm saying in the sense of like,
You mean for them?
generally, like, even like podcasting in a sense. Like,
It's the narrative.
you know,
It's the storytelling. It's the storytelling.
I feel like, you know, for the past couple of years, it's been like, you know, even with a lot of shows that are out or, you know, whatever, it's been like the biggest guest. And like, Hove is like
Mogul. It's been Mogul. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's the future.
Kanye West, man. Who's gonna get Kanye West on their show?
It's the real.
Right. Shout out to Rat Radar.
Nori.
Definitely a
Fuck,
good one.
Nori. Like, yo, listen, man, Drink Champs. Niggas, y'all niggas are so fucking sloppy.
I'm dead.
But y'all niggas keep doing that shit. Shout out to DJ EFN. Nori, nigga, like, nigga, you're a weird nigga, man. Every time I see you, like, nigga, every time I see you, like, yo, I don't got no beef. But why do you always have to say that, my nigga? We good.
You gotta relax.
You gotta relax.
Calm back, Jack, Joe.
Listen, internets, like, so can we go around and
got memos,
and can we all give ourselves a shout out? This has been an interesting episode. Like, I'm never really this open. I'm very guarded. I don't like trusting myself to be open on fucking.
To the whole tip community, we love you, man.
Yo, Afropunk,
Please.
Afropunk.
We love you.
Afropunk shows you.
Ashe.
Afropunk shows you the fucking superiority of Hotepness. Like, I want to be Hotep. Like, next year I want to be fucking Kente Cloth and fucking, like, DeRay came up with the fucking face paint and shit.
You should do that for the live show on September 14th.
Yeah, but
at the Highline Ballroom.
Yes.
Guests to be announced.
I don't know.
I'm not fucking with you, Mika.
Yo, it was when we were walking to the Solange joint, and you saw a whole sea of Hoteps.
Yeah, but that was
Combat
beautiful,
blurted out, yo, we in Hotep heaven. And I don't know, somebody heard us.
Hotep heaven might be the real heaven, though. Like, I give Hoteps a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But Hotep heaven might be the real heaven.
Wait,
I just said,
as a woman.
I just said we just said that. Like, we just like a whole Hotep. We just said that, but no, but Afropunk. Asu.
I mean, I'm not. I can't be.
Wait,
you could be
talking to the
Hotep.
mic.
You could be Hotep.
I mean, I can't. I'm just saying that.
You
from
use coconut oil?
Yes.
You ever use coconut oil?
Yeah.
Shea butter?
Yes.
You ever burn an incense? You ever read you saw X?
Yes.
Nigga.
I did a whole book report on.
You watch Spike Lee movies? Yo, you Hotep is me.
Black men?
Okay. All right. Shut up, all of you. I am not Hotep. I'm not Hotep. I used to have a head wrap. I'm not even gonna front on that shit. I used to wrap my hair. Okay. Anyway, besides the point. I'm just saying that I heard that women were degraded in that culture.
Degraded or degrading? Because I've known that's a whole other episode.
Okay, yeah.
That's a whole other episode about, like I just said, Hotep women put the hoe in tap. Your men are Please edit that shit.
R.I.P. to
Yo, you said that like 7 times in this episode.
Yo, let's go around, man. Yo, Mena, like where can they find you, man?
At Jonathan Mena. Yo, if you ask me for my email, cause you're gonna send me a pitch and you don't send me the pitch, like, what are you doing?
It's a dub.
Yeah, it's a dub. It's a dub for you.
We're on Instagram, man.
Same thing. Make sure you subscribe, rate, and comment on all our shows. Combat Jack Show, you know.
All them shits.
Fan Bros, Getting Grown, The Friend Zone, The Read, all that good stuff.
The new shit.
Yeah, the new shit that's coming out very soon. I mean, I can't talk about that, but.
Cease and
Shout out to
desist.
Ben Hameen. Cease and desist. Yo, King, what's up, man?
Yo, you can find me on Twitter. What's my Twitter? It's _A King on Twitter. Instagram, it's A King. You know, like Mena said, if you got pictures, send them straight to him. You know what I'm saying?
What's up with our hotline bling?
34. Oh yeah, that's lit.
Yeah,
347-746-2080. We be kind of, I mean, we talking about coming a lot. We be kind of backed up a little bit with programming.
Coming and backed up. I saw what you just did there.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
That's amazing.
So, you know, we'll be back at it, putting some more feedback.
Oh, shout out to that dude who would call. Remember?
Oh, Anonymous.
Yeah, Anonymous.
Yeah, with the deep throat, deep voice. He's like, yo, you know.
You said deep throat?
I know, pause. Trying to get him on the show, man.
Yo, nigga, listen.
Yo,
my nigga,
reveal yourself, fool.
Deep voice, my nigga. You don't have to reveal yourself. Let's do this, man. Like I know stars, you're a star. You contributed so much to our movement. Stop fucking around. Get a piece of this, my nigga.
That's a fact.
Love Perfection.
What up?
This is the first time you're on the Combat Jack Show?
Yeah.
How's it feel? Cause you've been working with us for like at least 4 years, right?
Yeah. It feels good. It feels good to be on the other side of it.
I'm glad you just walked in.
Right? Yeah. Interesting conversation though. You know, it's a different episode, so it's good to be a part of it, especially, you know, with dealing with lip service. But, you could catch me on Instagram and Twitter at Love Perfection. Check out my beats on SoundCloud, SoundCloud.com.
You make beats. She makes beats, niggas.
Yes, I'm a music producer. SoundCloud.com/Perfection Productions. You could catch me co-hosting Blap Chat, which is a music producer podcast with Ill Mind.
What?
The producer.
Nigga, you
Atlas,
came up?
The plug.
You came up?
You see, Combat don't be showing me love. Like, he just found
Combat
out.
is stupid.
He just found out that I'm on after doing this shit for like a year.
I'm stupid.
Yo, he does that to all of us. Like, we'll tell him, like, yo, we're gonna be on fucking ESPN.
I'm gonna be on fucking
he sees us on
Johnny
ESPN,
Carson.
like, oh, you gonna be on ESPN?
I'm like, Johnny Carson's still on? Like, no, I'm stupid.
Nah, he's dead.
Yeah, but you could catch me.
Happy birthday, Illmind.
Yes, happy belated Illmind, Grammy nominated producer Illmind. It's his podcast. You could catch me co-hosting with Atlas the Plug and Glam. Definitely got to have you on there one day to talk everything music production and the music industry. And you could also catch me co-producing Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast, Sex, Music, Relationships, and co-producing Cigar Talk. It's a new segment on Rat Radar's platform with Najee. So, you know, I'm doing a couple of things. So just make sure you follow me, Love Perfection, and, you know, stay in the loop.
So Love Perfection, are we out of our pocket right now talking about sex in the whole nine?
Huh?
Are we out of our pocket talking about sex in the whole nine?
No.
You like it? Like,
yeah, it's cool. I mean, I feel like, you know, it's the music industry, sex, drugs, music, right? So it's like, this is real life,
Black Lives
I feel.
Matter.
Yeah. Black lives matter. Sex matters.
All lives matter.
Sex life
in
matters.
The dark.
Rope gang.
I just feel like
rope gang. Yo, that's a rope gang.
Yeah, I think, you know, having
Julius,
conversations about sex is
rope
cool.
gang.
I don't know what that is. Yeah.
You don't know what rope gang is? Okay, let me corrupt your mind. Let me corrupt your mind.
No.
There's a special category of porn where niggas shoot ropes.
That shit is fake, though.
I mean, listen.
They have some.
Oh, you mean like with the guy with the fake big dick?
No, not the dick. The rope. The cum.
Look, like they be like 5 blocks down there, and you just.
You gotta
no,
eat
it's not 5 blocks. It's like that shit. That shit is continuous. That's ropes.
You're not eating enough avocados.
Man.
Actually, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, it's not real.
That's that fake shit that they use in Insecure. That's not.
Yeah, I need that fake shit from Insecure. I need that yogurt shake in real life.
That's pretty whack.
I need that yogurt shake in real life. 45
Where can
minutes,
they find you, Julius?
45 seconds is not the way to live, my niggas. Julius.
They can find me everywhere.
Yo, let me tell you a real story. Let me tell you a real story.
Do an ad for Cialis,
Russell
bro.
Simmons came on the show 2 years ago.
Yes.
He was like, yo, he's a yogi. The nigga doesn't eat meat. The nigga's so clean. And he's like, yo, I buy Cialis, but it's expensive. I was like, okay. So my dumb ass, I was like, I'm 45 seconds. So I was like, I went to my doctor. I was like, yo, I need a prescription for Cialis. The nigga gave me a prescription for Cialis. I went to Dwayne Weed. I put that shit in. 2 days later, I came back. They were like, $6.90. I was like, and I had insurance at the time. I was like, $6.90. They were like, no, $690 for 8 pills.
That's kind of lit, man.
Like, nigga.
What's
8 pills.
Yo, but you hard for like 12 hours.
But it doesn't equate, like, nigga, I'd rather be,
Also, that's
Hennessy dick is Hennessy dick, like Hennessy dick.
I don't drink Hennessy. Do say.
Okay, so I'm sorry, my nigga. Do say dick. Tito's dick.
Man.
When the Remy's in the system. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Internet, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, somebody take Reggie. Somebody take
Internet,
Combat.
If I'm letting y'all down, I'm so sorry.
Did you buy it?
Take his mic.
No.
You didn't buy it?
No. Them niggas called me for a month. And I avoided that doing like, I don't even go back to that
Damn,
shit.
we
Like,
gotta
I
get
just
you
go
some
back
black
there.
market
I just go back there to
Cialis.
get Poland spring water.
$700, bro.
No, that's too much. That's too much money.
Yo.
That's not
Just to get it in?
yeah, no.
Nigga, it's all mouth, like chin all day. Yo, Julius, I'm sorry. Man.
You keep cutting him off. I feel like you got some shit.
That's just wild. That's why I can't. I gotta get some black market Viagra.
If you get that, can you,
yeah.
nigga?
I got
Tijuana.
you.
Spread love.
I got a
Spread
plug
love
for
is a
that.
Brooklyn way.
I got you.
Canada.
Yo,
I got a plug for that.
My uncle of mine died using that shit. They found he had like too many, I guess,
Traces of blood clot in his blood clot.
Viagra.
Viagra?
Yeah, he was doing the most. So he's like 80 something. He was out here, man.
He's slaying these
He's
hoes?
slaying all types
Slaying
of
these hoteps.
That's
So-
what's up, though.
Yeah, they said they
That's
found.
how you gotta go though. Like if I want to go,
that's not how
I want to
you-
be like,
Because we don't,
yeah.
but we don't know if he got,
Oh,
did
bye.
he beat and then that happened, or did he die, but did he get a chance to get the poom? Like, we don't know.
Anticipation
No,
of poom might be the best.
Where did they find him?
in the
Was he
kitchen.
hard? Was he hardo?
I don't know.
Nigga, you know.
Nah,
Nigga, when you dead, that should be like,
I wasn't
Black
there for
Lives
that.
Matter.
She was in an autopsy.
Yo, Julius, I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
bro.
we
We
keep
can't
cutting
joke.
you
We
up.
can't joke.
Mogul season 2.
Funny Julius everywhere, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Don't add me on my personal Facebook page. I'll block you. But stuff I got coming up. I got Julius Chats, and that's community based.
You're such an amazing social activist, my man.
I'm not a social activist.
Yeah, like you don't care about the black race, my nigga.
Oh, I love. I'm just ready. It's not,
You're not trying to get beat in the head with a baton.
Nah, in order for things to like sprout and like, grow, you have to clear the root of the problem out.
Word.
So, I'm just waiting for the world to end. That's it. Yeah, I mean, it is. Yeah. The
problem, ending the world.
Yeah, when you build you can't, build on top of a building, you have to destroy the foundation. So you have to destroy the building.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I'm just
got
waiting
that
for that. So yeah, I'm gonna do, Julius Chats is the community stuff. I'm doing short films. I'm coming up with a TV series.
What?
Well, the TV series I told you about.
Like real TV. Like real TV series or like Money and Violence series?
No. It's going to be like comedy, an action comedy series.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm going to do like an action comedy
Can I
movie.
make a cameo? Can I be down?
Yeah, for sure.
Nigga,
For sure.
Mika, you
For sure. Most definitely. What else I'm doing?
Come back on the show.
I'm going to do like a mental awareness party soon.
That's dope.
What else I'm doing? I got a food series. Yeah.
Oh, the yacht party.
Nah, not that party. Can't do that. They gonna tip overboard.
Yeah, it's already happening.
Yeah, it's
But
a yacht party.
Clarence's yacht party?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
I
dubbed.
just got nicks from that shit.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
dubbed,
Nick's-
bro.
it's-
I got nicks from that shit.
What else do I have going
Mouse
on?
Jones got-
Mouse Jones got my spot?
Yes, Mouse Jones got your spot.
Elliot
he
got your
did.
spot.
Elliot.
Wait, Elliot's on a yacht party?
Wait, let's be
Yeah.
okay. Let's
Wait, hold up.
Let's put
That
this
nigga hit
in.
me last week.
Uh-oh.
He was
gotta-
like, yo,
Yo, he dropped the dope episode.
are you trying to
man.
do a fucking yacht party? I was like, yes. But you still owe me money from the last party. And I was like, yo, so this time you pay me more? And he was like, fuck you. That's the bottom line.
But shout out to the yacht party.
I heard you giving out hugs today.
Yay, hugs.
Yeah, a couple hugs.
You really?
Who?
Yeah.
I want a hug.
Actually,
Before we close the show
Can
out.
I have a hug?
I gotta apologize to some people.
Who?
I don't know. I guess there's some people who I might have done stuff to when I was a little inebriated.
Men are your
We gotta
Who? Let's talk about it. Who you grabbed by the balls?
Nah, I can't say it.
You can't say it? Okay.
Nah.
But shout out to Clarence Fruster. Come on, my nigga. Stop playing.
You were not part of it.
Come on, man. We'll go on the ferry, bro.
For real?
Wait, what?
The yacht party?
This is happening.
It's already happening. You didn't see the...
Yo, but it's okay. We're gonna do that.
Right,
Yo,
bro.
dude, this is how I look at it, man. It's all good. Salute to those brothers. Salute to everybody doing their thing. My nigga, we got the loudspeaker network.
No,
going.
I'm just saying though. I didn't, cause the nigga hit me this week and was on some edit.
It's cool.
Edit.
Maybe you're the mystery guest, bro. You come through in a parachute.
They sent that shit out already. They have the...
Yo, just bring your rope. Bring your rope.
Rope.
In a robe.
Y'all got the LSN.
Yeah, fuck them.
LSN yacht.
My yacht. That's cool.
Had a
You turn
Metro
fake news
card.
into real news.
Had a Metro
Where
card.
can they find you, man?
Twitter at B-Side Anthems. And then on Instagram, it's B-Side_anthems. I don't... Oh, yeah. I do a food show called What That Mouth Do. Where I kind of just stuff my mouth with food.
With meat?
A lot of meat. All different types of meat. I love that shit. Especially pork. So, yeah, you can find me on What That Mouth Do. what_DAT_MOUF_DO. It's a lot of underscores. There's a lot of shit happening, but you know what? It's all good. You know what? Fuck y'all. Happy Side Anthems. It's all good.
Yo, you didn't bring no
cookies?
Cookies?
Yo, I know, right? I should have brought more cookies today.
Whatever.
What kind of cookies?
Yo, internets. This is your man Combat Jack. This has been like a very experimental show, but like I kind of like this vibe. I kind of want to fucking live with this. I don't want to fucking be dependent on interviews, but like we'll work that shit out. You know what it is? Dream those dreams, and then man up, woman up, and live those dreams. Because life without dreams. Did I fuck it up?
Tito's, man.
All right, let me do
more Tito's.
Okay,
no more Tito's while we drinking, bro. While we doing the show. Jesus Christ.
Internets, you know what it is. Dream those dreams, and then man up, woman up, and live those dreams. Because a life without dreams is black and white, and the universe flows in Technicolor and surround sound.
Bring it home.
Let's go, my niggas. Let's go.
I'm back.
Y'all trying to play me? Y'all niggas trying to play me?
Yo, no more Tito's, man. No more Tito's.
That show?
Yo, we might have to call this the Tito's episode.
This episode of the Combat Jack Show is produced by Jonathan Mena, executive produced by A. King, and this is an official Loudspeakers Network production. I'm dead. I'm really mad y'all made me do that. I'm so mad right now. Please don't put that anywhere. I'm so mad at y'all. Bop, bop, bop.